Oh wow, we've returned for another session. Oh boy. Wow, this title is freaking me out. Sorry, it's just a bit too big. There we go. That won't trigger anybody.
Looks fine.
Yes. Session 27. We're gonna do it a bit different this time. We're gonna have Lucy, aka Momo, do the recap this time.
Yeah!
And let's see how it goes. Now tell the class what you did last time.
Okay. Are you guys ready to hear what happened last time?
Yes.
Good. After finishing Vicky's dungeon and saving her, the group returns home to relax. They meet up with the police officer, Brandon, to have a nice and very honest conversation. The group tells him everything right from the beginning. How they got dragged into the screen, and how they ended up in a strip club and had these weird masks on. They also told him about all the other weird places they went on this other side. Brandon tells them to keep a low profile, and he hands Vicky a special phone that they can communicate over. We also figure out that Vicky has a whole kitchen in her bathroom, and poor Misako only has a knife, which Lucy, of course, removes from her bathroom. Lucy buys, with the help from her friends, a coffee machine, which she takes on a date throughout the city and to work as well. Meanwhile, Vicky and Misako looks into the city history, and they discover the name of the city, Estes, and they figure out that the tallest building in the city is owned by a company called Arteria. This company is actually the company who bought the studies and actually got the group into the city. This information they share with Brandon, who does not reply, but they seem to forget to relay it to the rest of the group. They all go to bed, and in their dreams, Igor and Lucamine appear to congratulate them on making a new ally. And they are rewarded. There we go. Now you all know what happened last time.
That's so well done. Even some, shit on your friends for getting crap. Wow.
Yeah,
I could never do that.
I had to go back and be like, did they tell us about this? No, they didn't. Now they know they didn't. But yeah.
Now I'm not gonna do it on purpose.
Yeah, now I'm just not gonna do it. You weren't gonna do it anyway because you forgot.
You're never gonna know. Like, screw you guys.
No, good. You guys, the power you got from Igor and Lucamine is that now you can trade personas and it doesn't take the entire day. It just takes one action.
Awesome.
You got a time discount. Ooh.
That does sound pretty cool, because the whole freaking day, that's a long time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, of course not.
That's... You guys, you wake up. You wake up on a nice Monday.
Oh no. Mondays.
And that's all Mondays. Gotta go to school.
Yeah, I don't want to go to school. Good morning.
Good morning. What are you doing, Kaneki?
Oh god.
Oh no.
My good luck. Good luck flip.
Your good luck flip.
This is
Good
to
luck,
determine
as
the
in-
luck of the week. It's like reading my what's it called?
Horoscope.
Horoscope.
It's
You
gonna be a
want an
horoscope.
Acrobatics.
Yes, you can do an acrobatic.
need to select.
Go on that one. Please go on that one.
Oh my god.
Instead of landing on the blue one this time, you land on the red one. And the notice, as you remember from last time, it said don't beat up the vending machine. It didn't specify which vending machine you beat up.
Of course not.
One day you'll make it. One day.
Maybe next week.
The vending machine is like, please stop.
Mercy, my lord. Mercy.
As you sort of greet each other, you know, typical morning, Owen does mention it's gonna night rain on Wednesday.
Oh.
Exciting.
I know what we're doing then.
We are watching a weird porno in someone's bedroom. As
Oh,
you-
going
If
fishing.
that's what is.
As you sit there and have class, you've been like, it's been a while since we had a school question. And who knew? Oh, that's fucked up. Okay. Remember, A is Alberco, B middle, also, you know, and then down.
Yeah.
So, school question 10.
So there are 4
Yeah,
things.
there are 4.
Okay, this is good.
So,
Thank you.
what is the space between your eyebrows called? A, El Beco. B, middle brow. C, the gap. Or D, glabella. God. What a people.
What is
I
this?
mean, you have it.
Shoot.
How can you not know? Yeah, this is trivial
Trivial
pursuit. That's all the questions, dude. Has everyone typed in an answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go! 4.
Not 4. Is that D?
Yeah, I mean, it works.
Oh,
I'm
silly.
sure it works. I'm gonna fucking murder you, dude. I can't believe you've done this.
Was it the killer?
Yeah, it's the right one, you motherfucker. I can't.
Wow.
The villa is what it's called. So what? That's Kaneki, Vicky, and Lucy.
Yeah.
As your reward for knowing this random trivia. How could you, Kaneki? I hate you. Wait, did anyone actually know this, or did they guess?
No.
No, I
idea.
absolutely misread it as Gabriella, and I was like, I'll go with it.
I knew it.
Yeah, I
I
heard that
knew
word
it.
before.
So
Thank God, one person knew. God damn it.
yeah.
Was it
I mean-
close to selecting middle brow?
Yeah, I was
Yeah, I thought about that.
I'm just
That
afraid no one
seemed
chose the gap. Mind the gap.
Well, it's spelled wrong, so you know.
Yeah.
If it had been with a P, I would have definitely picked it.
The P makes a difference.
Yeah. As you sort of
Wait,
dust your
what?
stuff, Lucy, you get a congratulations on your phone from one of your family members.
Who?
As you have not specified in your character description, I'm just gonna say your uncle. Uncle Ben.
Does it just say congratulations?
Yes.
She's gonna answer back. For congratulations for what?
You do not get a reply immediately.
Okay. That's
Sorry,
okay.
What did people do with their day, actually?
I'm gonna ask Owen to go running with me.
Owen is like, go out and run?
Oh wait,
Fuck yeah.
Get him out of the house.
He has already finished Monster Slayer 3.
Oh god.
New Game Plus, dude.
Yep, New Game Plus, of course. We shall take it, that one. You go out, you run. You have been inside for a bit. It's nice to get some exercise. Even though your lungs might be dying, who knows? You get a good run in and you get +1 towards Dex. And you feel like you might get closer soon.
Oh my god.
I know, right? Where are you? There you are.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I swear I'm not hiding.
That's one day. Yeah, you're running away from him.
Why are you running?
Why
Why are you running? Alright. That's what you do with your day action.
Yep.
Kaneki, what are you doing at home?
I'm reading my book. The last part of the punk. No, did I complete the punk spine?
I don't think you did.
No, right?
You,
I think you have one more use left.
One more chapter of the punk spine.
So one strength and one charisma.
yeah, but this is the last one.
You bump them up them stats. This might be one of the first times Kaneki has ever been like, damn, I want to read the next one.
Wait, he did read another book. I forget the name of it.
You did read the study guide.
Sensei's Way.
Sensei's Way.
Yeah, since that's one. But he figured out that books can be fun as well.
Yes.
With
As long as they're
another
written
button
by
now.
super cool men. Cool men.
I'm learning so much.
Right, that's what you spent your day on. Then we have Jason, you're out practicing.
Yes, I'm practicing my two-handed.
You're two-handed.
Yeah, because it's Monday.
What the? Hold on, let me take you to the... Oh, the way this has been set up. There it is. There we go. What's a good... You're practicing music.
I have the Tiger.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put boss music in. Don't worry about it.
I'm very worried.
No. So not a lot of people are in today, and in the training hall, Jet finds you, and he asks if you're up for some one-on-one practice. Sort of
sure.
apology for what happened last time, and I think you also did promise that you wanted to test you.
I'd be happy to.
Yeah, and then you just like you pick whatever you want.
Well, I'm more confident with my one-handed, so that instead
And as you sort of practice with one hand, you've gotten very, very good at wielding one-handed weapons. You can sort of feel there's still a giant gap, with P between the skills, but you can tell he's very good at teaching. So, as he sort of compliments how you're using the sword, you're sort of starting to using it as an extension of your arm rather than just a weapon. So after a few rounds, it's sort of break time. So, do you mind telling me where you've learned to fight like that?
Well, mostly here, but I did have some practice where I came from.
Where it came from?
Yeah, I moved here a few months ago. And, well, wasn't the best neighborhood I lived in back then.
I see, so it's not swords, it's more
Just whatever you can
sticks,
find, sticks,
whatever, yep.
crowbar ones.
I see. Well, sort of claps you on the back, sort of understanding, like maybe he's been there before. Well, I know it can be pretty busy around here sometimes, but if you want me to teach you some special moves, let me know.
Definitely.
And he sort of comments on, like, it's good that you have a sword, but you also have a free hand. So it's like, free hands are good for grappling and taking stuff, but you can also wield another weapon in it, or potentially a shield. Sort of,
Both would
you
be
know,
useful.
using everything
Yeah.
you got. But you rank up with him.
Woohoo!
Now you've gotten rank 2, and you have unlocked special training. Ooh.
Ooh.
Now you have gained proficiency in one-handed weapons. Now you can choose a specialization. So if you went two-handed and got proficiency in that, now you can practice it even further. And after you train a while, you get another ability. So
What?
you sort of become even better at the weapon of your choice.
Yeah. But I can only choose one, right?
Yes, so far.
Or well, for now it'll be one-handed then.
Alright. And you've already practiced some one-handing before. That's what I teased before. Yeah. Alright. Now you can practice your one-handedness even further.
Nice.
So that's what you do. Perfect. And next one. What are you doing, Misako? I think you're at the library.
Yes. Because I did very badly at the test today.
Of course.
So I'm gonna study.
Out of spite, you're just like, fucking Glabella, who uses that shitty word?
We claim some intelligence.
Of course.
You need to know everything about that word. Its origin, everything.
Yeah. Murder.
Yes.
You gain 1 towards your smartiness.
My smartiness.
And plus 1 frustration, of course.
Of course. If Kaneki is depressed, then I'm frustrated. That's how it works.
Oh yeah, of course. It must be balance in all things. So. All right, and last one we have a Lucy in a cafe.
Yeah, gonna go working.
Wow.
Yes.
Let me see. You are rank 6.
That sounds about right.
I think you almost rank up. I could be wrong. Nope. So you don't rank up, but once again, you spent your nice time talking with the customers.
Yeah.
And you sort of feel as though you are sort of the what do you call it? A permanent thing here in this cafe. So people are so used to it being you.
Yeah.
And you know, some like talking to you more than others.
Of course.
Old ladies love talking to you. But you get +1 to charisma. And then you get your pay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here we go. And that's everyone's day action.
Yeah. I think we got
So,
everyone.
Yes. Now it is evening time.
I'm going to see Milo.
going to work.
I'm gonna try out my new coffee machine.
Ah.
Because I didn't do that last time when I bought it and took it on a date.
Yes. What are you doing there?
I'm gonna run.
Making coffee. Don't run in the street, Carnegie. What the you crazy?
You're gonna run away from the house.
He's fucking dead, dude.
Got run over by a car.
Coffee, running, working. What was it Jason and Misako did?
I'm working as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna read my book.
Which book is it you are reading?
The Sensei's Way.
Oh, The Sensei's Way. A classic that you've never
Oh
read
yeah,
before.
wait. Who did I borrow the book from? That was Jason, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I want
And
to
I-
catch Jason before he leaves.
Alright.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's fine.
Cool.
I'm doing background stuff, so buy me all the time you can do.
Jason, my best friend, my buddy.
Who the fuck are you?
Who are you and
Come
what
on.
did you do to Kaneki?
Jason, I love you.
Don't be so indifferent. I read the book. It was really good.
Yeah, I told you so.
Yeah. Thanks for the recommendation. I really think I learned some stuff from it, which is rare, I think.
Well, it did have some very descriptive passages.
Yeah.
It was very interesting.
I think you can definitely use some of it in real combat as well.
Yeah,
But
but I'm glad you enjoyed it.
yeah, you can have it back now.
Oh, thanks.
I hand you the book.
I will accept it.
The book has been returned.
But I'm gonna go out and running. So have fun at the work, right?
Yeah, have a nice run.
Yeah, thank you. And I start running away from the cars for optimal motivation.
Alright. You optimized your motivation so much that you hit 13 in dexterity.
Ooh, nice
I
one.
know, right?
Run faster,
Oh.
Kaneki. Run faster.
First it was
Now you're
geese,
able
now
to
it's
maybe
cars.
outrun the cars. Just maybe.
It's going towards my vending machine flipping technique.
Yes. If you can jump over cars and avoid them, you can jump on a vending machine. Misako, you read the book, and it is very informative. And you get +2 to your intelligence.
Thank you.
It's very short but very informative. And most of it you're just like, I already know. Oh, this is interesting.
I finished it already.
No, you have a bit more left.
I thought so. It went too quickly.
Yes. I do imagine Misako can read very fast, but for the sake of gameplay, you can read it one more time. Lucy.
She's reading it over and over.
Yeah, she's reading it twice, of course, to make sure she gets it. But Lucy, you are making coffee.
Yes, I am making coffee.
So thanks to the power of the coffee machine, you no longer can just make to your proficiency bonus. You can make until you have no more resources left.
Oh shit, in one go?
Yes. I told you this last time and you were like, that sucks ass. Look at you now.
What? I can use all my coffee?
Yeah.
Wow, I have a lot of coffee.
I mean, if you want to.
Well, I do, but I have a lot. What was it? One. Okay,
I think you've written these down.
yeah.
If not, we will go to another place while you figure that out.
Yes,
will
but
go-
let me just ask. If I only use coffee, it is the one that gives less SP. But if I use milk and sugar, it's the better one, right?
Yeah, I think that's how
It's
it
the
is.
same in the coffee machine as if I made it myself.
Yes.
Okay, then it's like that. Yeah, cool. I will
It is-
calculate that while you go to someone else.
Yes. We go to Vicky's own home.
Ah, yes, I'm home again. Milo, my little brother. So good to see you.
Hello.
Okay.
That's not what he says. So.
I...
Very line. This sort of new norm. This time you prepared, like, you're certain you have enough for him.
Mhm.
And it's like, God damn it.
Aw.
But he does them diligently. Some are wrong, some are correct, but overall it's pretty good. And you
And
get
again,
your,
every time he makes a mistake, I will, go over it with him and be sure he knows how to do it for next time.
Yes. You get your money, your Kamala, and then you get your plus stats.
Nice.
Get your plus charisma and plus wisdom. And your charisma hits 12.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, this is gonna mean things. Oh
Yes.
no.
And
Oh no.
and you feel like you're gonna get closer.
Aw.
Tell us what it means.
Well, I have some sheets to edit real quick.
Yes, you do that. Sorry, Jason, I totally forgot. What did you do again?
I worked for the first
Work. I don't want this, like, fine, pretty music while you work at this place. It has to be, of course, the Misako Dungeon music.
Ah, I remember this place.
Yeah, you start to get flashbacks
I'm drowning again.
of evil robots.
Of robots.
Yeah.
That's Vicky's.
Oh my god, I can never tell them apart. You know.
Yes, I know. Those female ones.
You get your man, and you feel like you're gonna get closer to Darnell very soon.
Ooh.
And that's what you do.
That is indeed what I do.
Now we return home. Have you found out the amount of coffee you want to make?
Yes, I have made 9 cups of creamed coffee. I just need to find it in my thing so I can. There they are.
Now, this fancy thing. There's a bit of experimentation. Now you've done some of it at home. At work, I mean. Now you got a little fancy milk steamer thing.
Yeah.
Which is fun to use, but oh boy is it also hard. So, but the amount of coffee you made, you put that in your inventory and then remove the consumables.
Yes, I have done that.
And after a long, hard-fought battle, your Dogo is like, "Can I have some?"
What? No, you can't.
I've been waiting here the entire time.
I give him food and snacks.
Ah, that's what you were making. Nom. All right. So that's what you did.
Yeah.
Everyone. You fall asleep.
I wanted to
Hopefully in my bed.
Yeah.
He's just dropped dead in the middle of the floor.
Yeah, just in the middle of the kitchen, like, oh, now you sleep. Boom.
What did you give me? No, you drift off. And then you wake up for another exciting day.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, the greatest of all days.
day known as not quite Monday.
Of course.
But not quite Friday.
There's no raining. There's no school questions. So I'm gonna take you here.
But I wanted to use the new bathrooms.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You go use the bathroom.
Yes. It's time for...
That's the ladies' room.
Yeah,
That's
you go into the ladies' room and they're like, "What the hell are you guys doing in here?"
I didn't see any sign.
Yeah, of course.
Not like the
We're talking
floor
about
is
it's right on the
red.
wall.
Yeah, which I can totally see.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
this
It's up down
angle,
here.
it's very obvious.
Go the fuck away, Kaneki. Fuck off.
What are you doing in
I
this
just
stall,
wanted
dude?
to make sure he was okay.
Oh, damn it, man.
Can you get your dress on?
I am proficient in one-handed weapons. I will fucking murder you.
You're
Kill him.
proficient one-handed, alright.
Kill him.
Oh, I have a question, request,
Okay.
because I can't remember what days that Gabriella is available, and it doesn't say so on her character sheet thing.
Why does it not say that?
I don't know. I don't know if you not made it visible or something, because I can't.
She
see.
is available on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Gabriella?
Oh, that's the wrong one. I mean,
I was
Gwendolyn.
like, that is Gwendolyn. That's...
He is at work whenever work is available. Wait, Gabriel?
Gabriella,
Yeah,
the son. The
son,
little
of
girl
course.
who's very shy and hid from
He
you.
is- You know, all the girls.
All
She's
girls.
available on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays.
Okay, nice. Thank you.
Good. Perfect. Sorry. What are people doing with their nice day?
You have to move us back to the map.
Let's see the
Yeah.
map.
I want to see them, man.
There.
Goodbye.
Don't need to learn.
Oh shit! I forgot to tell you, Jason. You have gained proficiency in three-handed weapons.
In free-handed. Nice,
Oh,
nice.
sorry, in three-handed. It's 3 out of 3, but in two-handed. You grew an extra arm, dude.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you add that extra arm, it'll be even more.
Suddenly,
fun, right?
after training, he claps you on the back and says an arm just comes out.
Yeah.
Now you can wield 3 one-handed weapons.
Triple wielding.
Yeah. Tri-wield, I guess.
Why the wheel did that? Okay. We have Lucy that is reading the books.
I am going to talk to Nora.
What the? Okay.
Yeah, because I'm her friend. I'm gonna go talk to her.
Yeah, I mean, I hope she remembers you. Hold on.
Stop. Stop. She knows who I am.
Yeah, of course, Smiles.
God damn it.
I remember you. Hold on, I have to dust off her file.
Wow.
I can't tell what's inside. I have to.
You're
No.
rude.
Yes, you stand behind the counter and do all the friendly stuff. If that's what you want to spend your action with.
Yeah, I wanna hang out with her.
Okay. So you stand there behind the counter. Again, you are well adapted at this point, and it's like she's supposed to teach you, but you're already like, girl, I'm good at this. Yep.
I know what to do.
Yeah. Compared to her, like, here is the book you would like, and the person going, yes, you make them laugh, or, make them talk a bit more than hi, bye.
Yeah.
And thanks to all that stuff, you feel like you're gonna get closer soon.
Ooh.
I know, right?
Very exciting.
Perfect. That's what you do.
Yeah.
We have some people that are going to the shopping district, the shopping area. Are you guys just working?
I'm going to work.
Hey.
I haven't been here forever.
Yeah. You still work here?
I never quit.
So you're just making some good old money?
I mean, I hope that's what work gives me.
Yeah, I was hoping for the same.
You get your money. It's nice to have more people at work. Now it's not as stressed as before. But then you realize it's customer service, and it's always stressful.
Yes.
There will be no escape.
Now there are two people they can yell at.
Yeah, Alright. Kaneki, are you going to the box?
Yes, it's been a while since he's been there, I think.
It has.
It's 4 SP, right?
Yes, I think that's the number. Go notes, it's 4 SP. You meet up, Kaneki. And you get a bunch of papers from Couch.
Papers.
Yes.
Okay.
These are very detailed, like explaining of what you need to eat now.
Oh no.
Yes, and you look at the list and it's just like, fuck. On the good side, you might save some money by buying all the crap.
I mean, money is tight, after all.
Yeah, of course. Pat you on the back. Good luck.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult.
Mm.
But thanks for looking out for me. I'll do my best and keep to the schedule.
And he explains that now to get your boxing license, he has set you up to get the exam. You're like, an exam? What kind of exam?
I hope it doesn't require me to answer questions.
As you say that, he laughs and walks away.
Fuck.
So you get your +1 to con, and your social linking. See them stats. God, he's so tough now.
I'm so happy I wrote down some of the trivia for...
Yeah. Me too, Smiles. Me too. I believe our last person is going to the hospital.
Yes. With my lovely nurse friend.
Of course. Let us see.
And I think Vicky would also spend more time now. She's been there a long time, but spend more time with the other people who work there.
Mm.
Like, slowly but surely coming out of her shell.
Of course, you have had the chance to talk to them a bit when your nurse Furu mentor was a bit of a workaholic.
Mm-hmm.
And then mostly just you hearing them talk behind her back. But no, some of them are, you can tell, like good people. But they are being overworked. So yeah, that's what you spent your day on.
Yeah.
Giving you your social point. Bling. You gave her vitamins last time. Wow.
Yeah, I'm so nice.
You do see her like take some, drinks coffee, and then like back to work.
Perfect.
Nice.
But, very healthy, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And now it is evening. You have gotten even more congratulations from different family members, Lucy.
Oh no.
And the reply you got from Uncle Ben, of course. God bless his name.
With great power
He
comes
was
great
like,
responsibility.
good one.
Seriously, that's what he's answering?
Yes.
Okay.
Good old Uncle Ben. I'm sure he won't die like in Spider-Man.
No, of course not. Well, he will if I get to him for... No.
No, no, please, for Uncle Ben.
Alexis.
Just go fishing.
Remember that it rains tomorrow?
Yes.
So... And also, I think, what did you promise last time? You'd stay safe and you test the key out in the mirror dimension. I don't think you plan to go see the building in the real world.
We talked
No.
about finding out where it was, and we haven't talked about doing that.
Okay.
No.
Well, Lucy, you outrun.
Yeah. Her plan is to take a long run and then call her mother afterwards.
Of course,
If I
as you're out running
do
and
it.
thinking about like what the fuck is going on. There's a guy behind you.
Oh god. Run away.
Yeah. Okay.
He looks to be in very good form. Hold on. And he's gaining up on you.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna let him pass? Such intense music.
It's an intense situation.
Oh my god, he's getting closer!
Well, Lucy's gonna, like, when he gets a little bit closer, then at least try to keep up with him.
I see.
Yeah.
Give me athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Nope.
I'll be like, alright, now he's at my place and he sort of like speeds up and it's like, vroom, well, bye.
That's okay.
You're like, motherfucker. But you did get 2 towards Dex for your hard work, so
Yeah. God bless books.
congratulations. Yes, you're like, you may have won this time, but I read books, question mark.
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, yeah. That's how you get better at running, reading books. That's what you do. We were gonna save your calling for later.
Okay. I was just about to
Listen,
ask.
you fishing. What you catching?
I will let the guys decide for me.
Of course. The great dice gods. It ain't raining, but you get an Estes.
Oh yeah, I could get more.
Yes, I think you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4+.
Yeah, proficiency is 4.
Right, so you get Estes, you get a Genji Owl, and then you get 2 goldfish.
Genji Owl.
Ow.
I have some Genji Owl.
So many Genji Owls. You catch one and you're like, motherfucker, and the fish just smiles at you like, you got me. Well, looks like you got me.
That's what I
Remember the old tale of if you kiss a fish, you get a wish.
Yeah, I also
Or was it
remember
a
that
frog?
usually tales are bullshit.
Yeah.
So
I think the fish is also happy with your decision. Misako, are you studying at
do I get
home?
that constitution?
Yes, you got a point.
I am reading my book.
You're finishing Sensei's Way.
See,
You get 2 towards your smartiness. And you have finished Sensei's Way. Congratulations. Another book has been mastered by the knowledge consumer Misako.
my first book. I want to borrow some more.
Of course. You hand it back to Lucy, like, please give me more. What?
Feed me.
Please, I'm so hungry.
Wow, you've only read one book.
Yes, he has.
Holy.
And now she wants more.
This is sort of a weird world.
She shall consume.
What the fuck? Kaneki has read more than her. What the fuck is going on?
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
So this is some like alternate universe bullshit. I don't like it. Get that shit away from me.
I have catching up to do.
Of course.
So if Lucy could please lend me more books, I would be very happy.
we can take that in a bit.
Competition.
Kaneki,
It is
it is you. Did you stay at the boxing gym?
yeah, he would probably be there because it's been a while.
Okay, you get to practice even more. And you get another towards your constitution. And Big John, he already knew that you're going to have to do diet bullshit, and he gives you some good word of advice, and he's like, is it such a big deal? And he will tell you it will soon. Like, when it hits you, it hits you.
But my burgers.
Yep, exactly. And he sort of like puts a hand on his shoulder and slowly makes a sad note. Yeah. That's just the start. This bonding experience gives you another friendship point. Hooray!
Loss of burgers, but gained a
Yeah.
great friend.
That's what you do. Last one. I don't know if I have the heart in me to do this. The mansion explodes. You no longer get money. No, it had to be done.
No! I don't have a problem. What do you mean?
Somebody had to put it down. Okay.
No! My coffee.
Please feed her. She's gonna kill us.
Mellow knew too much.
She's just gonna stand outside my door like, coffee.
Coffee, yes.
Please,
Yeah.
can you make the Kamala ones? Like, no, you put caramel in that one. Like, no, please.
Next to Misako asking, book.
Yeah, book. Everyone's just outside your fucking door. Like, please, we're starving out
Just
here.
zombies outside my door.
Fucking
And I'm just there on my
books.
phone with my mom like, have to go.
Books and coffee. Like, what the hell's wrong with this creature?
Gonna fucking die.
Yeah, you're sitting there eating a cheeseburger, kind of keep like, please.
Can I just lick this in?
Yeah, I just have to inhale the air around it.
Can lick the paper.
No. You come up to the door for yet another session with Milo.
Yes. He's
But
doing
there is
so
no
great.
one to open the door this time.
Oh no.
As in, like, the gate's been opened, right? Because I recall there was a gate and a door.
Yes. You press the gate at the gate key like meh, meh, and then the gate opens without any reply.
Okay. I will head in regardless.
Okay. So you head up the long way, the car way, of course, up to the door, yes.
The path to the house.
Now you stand at the fancy looking wooden door.
Did George usually have the door open already?
He normally stood there with open door.
Then I would knock on the door first. Or is there like a bell or something I can ring?
There is.
Push
There's
the
a
button.
There's a doorbell, and there's also one of those. What do you call those hanging
Yeah,
things you can
knocker.
just
Door
slam in?
knocker.
More for the looks, because
Yeah,
door
yeah.
knockers suck. But
I would use the bell.
yes, and after a while, George opens up the door. Sorry, the door opens, and there is a George. And normally, with all the life given to him by God, he of course always smiles. Not this time.
Okay. Does he say anything?
So, Milo's parents has returned.
I see. Do you want me to come back another day, or?
No, actually, if you could come with me.
Okay.
He sort of gives you like a sort of understanding nod of like, oh, they want to talk to you.
Uh-huh. Tenses up slightly, but walks
Yeah, and
away.
you're having like flashbacks when you were a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And he leads you to a big living room that you've only sort of seen from sort of the outside looking. You haven't really been everywhere in this giant place that looks exactly like your house.
If I recall, I was mostly going to Milo's room and then being in the kitchen.
Yes.
So.
And he leads you to the big living room where a fine-looking gentleman and a beautiful lady is sitting in each of the fancy chairs next to a fancy 3D fireplace, of course.
Yes.
Because who uses real wood?
Do I know what their last name is?
Their last name is Sanchez.
Because Vicky would just walk in and kind of do like a slight bow and just say Mr. and Mrs. Sanchez when she walks in.
Yes. The man, Jesus Christ. Guy has his arms folded, but he's sort of like, they don't have a bad expression on their face.
Mhm.
But you see there's a sofa in front of them where there's a Milo looking down pretty sadly. And Dad comes up and says, "Oh, it's so nice to finally meet you."
Likewise.
And he goes in for a handshake.
Oh yeah, let's shake his hand.
I'm Jonathan Sanchez, and this is my wife, Sina.
It's very nice to meet you both.
Yeah, please, take a seat.
I will sit down next to Milo.
Of course. We were just discussing how we should handle Milo's behavior. We're very happy to hear that he has been doing better at school since he got a tutor.
Mhm.
So we've decided that he clearly works better at home. So we'll hire some...
Raises my eyebrows.
Yeah, you remember like Milo's like, yeah, I can finally make friends. So he says they'll hire some real homeschool teachers.
Mhm.
They'll of course be older, but this way he'll be more than smart enough to inherit the company. And it looks like Milo wants to say something, but he is not doing it. He might be too afraid. You sort of get... Yeah, you get where he's coming from.
Yeah, like he doesn't want to speak his mind.
Yeah. So...
Should I?
Yeah,
Are
you
they
feel...
just-
It's
they
sort of
just
like
telling me
waiting,
this?
they're sort of waiting, like, what do you think?
Oh, okay. In that case, Vicky would say, I mean, if you want my honest opinion, I can give it.
The lady that doesn't say much is like, go ahead.
I think homeschooling him would be a mistake. I'm not saying this to keep my job, but a boy his age needs peers. He needs to talk to people his own age. He needs to spend time with them. And I don't think keeping him home and isolated is a positive thing for him.
I see. But the world is hard out there. And he'll have plenty of time for that later.
He has grown a lot in the time that I've met him. And I think he's more than ready to tackle that now. And you say yourself, he's doing great progress, he's getting a lot smarter. I think...
Yeah, thanks to your good work. And you just sort of like... You sort of feel like they're asking your opinion, but they're still like, we've already made us goddamn decision.
Yeah.
Which is, of course, pretty rude, but of course you're fighting, which is good.
Vicky's just saying her opinion, like, I don't think it has anything to do with me. I think it has everything to do with your son being absolutely amazing. And having a goal to work towards. And if you don't mind me saying, I think that goal is partly to make friends and get recognition from his peers. And if you take that away from him, it's gonna suffer when he starts to study at home. Just at home. With a bunch of adults around him. This is a very sensitive age.
And George sort of chimes in, like, the lady is correct on this. It's very important for your child to learn social skills early on. And of course,
I mean, Vicky would say, like, again, I'm really not trying to save my job. If you want to hire a different tutor, I won't stop you, but I really think he should stay in school.
It seems like they're sort of thinking, looking at each other. Well, thank you for your input. We'll take into account what you've said and see how it goes. We'll try it out and see how he handles it. And this, of course, means we'll no longer need your services. So we will thank you and glad you write you up for any recommendation at any teaching station you'd like.
Thank you.
And as you leave, George follows you out and gives you, of course, Kamala coffee, obviously. And in his hand, he's sort of like motioned it towards your hand, like open your hand. That's to give you something.
I'll do it.
In it, you see a little bead wrist. It seems to be made of small color beads. You know. They look very small and cute, and he says it's a little goodbye present from Milo.
I will gladly take. Is it like for my? You said it's for my wrist.
Yes.
I will put it on.
Yes. He's like, I'll try and be in contact.
Tell him thank you very much for the gift.
Yes.
And watch out for him.
Yeah, you take care out there.
I will.
Sort of gives you a little clap on the shoulder. Of course, very gentle, and with a glove on, because of course.
Yeah, of course.
So you get your money for today's work, even though you didn't do much work. But they're like, pay her, fuck it.
I'll take it.
We're rich.
Oh, we're rich. You get rank 5, and the little bead wrist you've gotten. It's called Goodbye Gift. It's a trinket. I know. I was like, God damn it, we're gonna go through this. It's a trinket. It restores 2 HP and 2 SP at the start of a round.
Oh,
Wow.
So think
That
land
is
badge,
amazing.
but on steroids.
Yeah,
That is amazing.
Running in.
Milo's OP.
And so far it seems you are now childless.
Yeah.
You can no longer go to work here.
That's it.
For now. Let's see what happens. I mean, I don't know. Do you know?
I mean, I'm only rank 5. Let's see.
I mean, yeah. I mean, wait, you guys didn't know? It ends at rank 5. What?
Oh,
If
no.
you had been
yeah,
ranked
because...
6, perhaps, if you'd been working harder.
Oh, yeah.
You should have done a better job. Wow. So nice.
Before we tackle the next one, we'll have a little break.
Yeah.
So, go get your resources and whatnot. We'll see you after the break. Wave goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Just kidding, you can't see it.
Banana.
To it, man.
Let's get back into it.
Yeah.
With a purple banana, maybe?
Maybe.
But I want a blue one.
Yeah, we'll start maybe. And no, we've already put in a blue one in one session.
What about a red
banana.
one then?
It shall be the purple banana.
Pink banana.
Black banana.
That's the normal color of the banana.
With pink?
No, that's brown banana.
Yeah, pink.
We came from everyone's finishing their thing except I think Lucy, you were calling your
My
mother.
mother.
So,
Mutter.
please get into role playing position.
Yes, I am in my room. My living room.
I'm coming home from work. Or being fired, I suppose.
Come on, being fired. Aw. That's so sad.
It's okay, I got my coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee headache right
Yeah,
there.
what
My
were you guys?
precious.
You're supposed to be crawling at the door like.
Lock your door, Lucy. She'll be
Oh,
coming
I've
for
been
you.
saving up my coffee. I'm okay for like a day. Don't worry, Lucy.
What day?
You'll be here tomorrow. Okay.
Barricade the door.
So I'm calling my mom.
Yes. And your nice mother picks up. Your nice mother, whose name is Carol, because we always knew that.
Yeah, we
Oh,
always
yeah,
knew her name
of course.
was Carol.
Hi Lucy, how are you?
Hi, Mom. I'm good. I'm great,
It's
actually.
so nice of you to call me.
Yeah, the only reason I'm calling you is because I'm getting some weird messages on my phone from people saying congratulations. And I thought, who would know why they do that? My mom would. So please explain yourself.
Oh, I thought you knew already.
What? I don't know. What is it I'm supposed to
we've
know?
been telling you. You're getting married.
And the second she says that, Lucy hangs up.
Hello?
And then she throws her phone on the ground, so the screen kind of cracks a little bit.
Eh.
Your dog picks it up and brings it back.
What are we playing?
We're playing fetch. I throw it again. No, she goes to bed.
Okay. Great. And you were gonna save asking for another book, Misako, for tomorrow, right?
I can do that.
I mean, it's up to you.
I'll just reread my school books until then.
Of course. Everyone, you go sleep,
Night.
Sleep, go bye.
and you wake up for Wednesday.
Vicky's gonna text everyone like, so when did we want to go back in the mirror dimension? Did people stock up yet, or?
I'll text back. I suppose we can talk about that tonight. It's gonna rain.
Kaneki sends a finger
Thank you.
emoji.
Not
Finger.
nice.
I
finger
hope it's a
emoji.
thumbs
Can you specify which finger? Because that can mean multiple things.
Of
Yeah,
course. Finger,
a thumbs up emoji.
I see.
If it's the middle finger.
Yeah.
It's just a point.
It's the index finger.
No, it's the little finger. I'm sipping tea right now.
Pinky promise.
Real classy.
While we're waiting for the brain to arrive, Jason will say, I have this book if anyone's interested. It's it's about this guy, former gang.
I'm interested.
All right, I hand it to Misako.
Literally just already grabs it like, books. You're Gollum right now.
Well,
Okay, I might want to know what it's called.
the Punk's Way.
Thank you.
Or a Punk's Way.
Oh my god.
I think that's...
Yes, a Punk's Way.
I think it's just called Punk's Way, but whatever.
It's fine.
Oh, I need to get out of the toilet. I forgot that last day. Been there for a whole day. Let me out.
Do we want to take the talk in the break at school? Like we've always done, right, guys?
In the cafeteria, we always go to.
Cafeteria, that's always been here.
I mean, yeah, we can do
What
that.
cafeteria?
Fucking hate you, dude.
Which one?
Area meeting it is. I think this is our table, right?
Wasn't that the girls' bathroom? No, oh yeah, down here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we can also meet at the girls'
The
bathroom.
diet's already getting to him.
I remember now.
Yeah, as you look, it's on the counter. It's like, is that hamburgers? Is that hamburgers?
Oh, it's a chicken, dude.
It's chicken. No, Kaneki.
Kaneki, stop smelling the food on the counter.
You have to watch your weight now.
I'm just inhaling the fumes.
So what did you want to talk about?
Well, if people are feeling stuck up or if they need more time. I got pretty stuck up. So
I'm ready whenever we can go.
I mean, I haven't really bought anything.
I mean, me neither.
me neither.
But I'm ready.
Perhaps...
You okay, Kaneki?
Kaneki, what's wrong? You look pale.
Smell the chicken from here.
Are you hungry? Do you want something to eat? Should I
you
grab
want to sit
something?
outside or like?
I'm not allowed.
Wait, why?
What are you allowed to eat? You are eating, right? You didn't run out of money?
He pulls out like a crumpled list, like the paper with this food thing, and just like puts it on the table and smashes his head into the table.
I want to pick it up and read it.
Yeah, you see a bunch of like, he can't eat chicken, but it can't be like, chicken with skin or like well cooked. It's basically just blank, tasteless pieces of chicken, tomatoes and crap. It's not great. He has to hold a certain weight so he stays in a class. He's light featherweight.
Well, I recognize that from reading it.
You sort of give me just an intelligence check. I don't want to say you are super well versed in the art of boxing.
Yeah, that's why. She's not that sporty, but she might.
She's very well versed in the art of
you
boxing.
do know like athletes, and there are weight classes in some cases.
I mean, you could say it's health related because it's like some
And
people eat specific
yeah,
things.
exactly.
That's gonna play into the medicine as well. So it could be.
So this is not I'm just gonna, as a standard person, I'm just gonna, work out and then get buff by being home. This is like, real, like, athlete stuff. Or in your case, it could be actors. Some actors also do that stuff.
I think Vicky's just gonna say, well, first of all, you just put what's it called? Chlorine.
Spices.
Spices. Yeah.
Hey, we did it. Everyone gets in it.
just put the spices on the meat instead of the skin, so it's gonna be less bland, and I hand it back to him. Like, there's tricks for making this work.
The same.
There's tricks to make this work, Kaneki.
What the hell are you on a diet anyway? You aren't fat.
It's for my training.
Oh.
It's basically to keep him at the same weight class, essentially. It's quite common.
I see. Well,
But I'm ready to go whenever.
You look so ready.
Why is he laughing to himself? Is he okay?
Guess you aren't coming to
He's
eat the
just getting used to
meatball.
the changes in his life.
Yeah.
You see, like, the ends of his hair start slowly turning black.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
But yeah, if we want to go in, I mean, I could go in today, essentially.
Well, we do have the
we have to
mission
hold
tonight.
the night clear, yeah.
Right, but that's usually not an action, so we would usually be able to do that. I mean, we can always go out after the day action. Or the night, because usually it's not a night action when we test the TV, I think.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
But if we're too tired, we might not see all the information
Of course.
that's present.
I'm just saying we should figure out.
I think perhaps tomorrow is better. Look around.
Yeah, tomorrow would work for me.
Yeah.
Day or night?
I can go whenever.
We're supposed to try and use the orb or whatever on the door, right? I don't think it's going to take too long.
I mean, I have work.
It might be a quick in and out.
Well, we should be prepared for the worst. Who knows if
course.
we find something.
I would like to buy some blue ball before we go in then.
Shall we say tomorrow evening then?
That works.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a plan.
Do I need to buy something from the nurse before we go in? Because I can do that tomorrow.
Might be a good idea to get some medicine.
Just normal medicine.
So what's our stock at the moment? What do we have?
I have a unused first aid kit and 7 Kumala coffees. I don't have a problem.
Where do we get all that coffee from?
Let's see if my character sheet load.
Big
I
stuff.
have one wet goop. One blue bull.
I have some fish I can cook.
Oh, that would be good.
I have some as well. Maybe we should do that tonight then. Or I also have a lot of juice.
I have coffee.
Good. That's the most important thing.
But yeah, we can cook tonight if you want to.
Oh wait, I have work. Could we do it in the day? Or
Oh, I would like to go practice shooting.
oh, I see.
Oh dear.
Oh my god. I can help, Jason.
She has a gun.
I have a gun. I want to know how to use it.
If tomorrow's a bad day, we can push it until Friday.
No, tomorrow isn't a bad day. We just need to prepare. That's all.
Didn't you say you had work?
Well, tonight.
Oh, yeah, it was supposed to be tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah. Kaneki?
Missing something?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It's the food, man.
Yeah, I know.
I can skip out on work tonight. That's fine.
So when are we going?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow
night.
Fine.
Evening.
Oh, tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
perhaps
tomorrow
we could.
evening.
Then perhaps we could cook tomorrow after school.
Yeah, that works. And
Awesome.
you can still go to work.
Literally awesome. Alright. You have a general plan and an idea of how much stuff people had. And then you finish the rest of your nice school day, of course, learning.
Mhm.
Then you will go out to the real world. That's totally real.
Does Misako hand me the book back?
Sunsets Way, yes.
Okay.
Not the other one.
No, of course not.
Oh no, I haven't. Yeah, no. I hand you the book back.
Owen, get your ass out here!
What?
Training is up there, Misako.
Hmm?
Training is up there. That is the weapon shop.
Yes, of course. The people doing karate is the ones that shoot the gun. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Let's see.
I mean, I hardly leave the library. How am I supposed to know?
Yeah, this is totally new for you. This is also very far away in the city from where you normally are.
I have never been this far from home.
Like, Misako might not make it home.
If I take one more step, I'll be further away from home than I ever have been
Yeah.
before. Come
You
on,
stop
Mr.
every
Frodo.
time you take a step and then you say that. It takes you forever to
No.
get
No, stop. I refuse. No.
Owen, go running with me!
Okay.
You finished your game, come running.
He needs a new game.
Yeah, it's like, I just want to complete it now, so he plays through it again and again.
New
until
game
completes
plus.
it.
New game plus.
Yeah, new game plus. He said new game
New game
times
plus
40.
plus.
Okay. Sorry. I think you rank up with Owen.
Oh,
I remember
nice.
correctly. Motherfucker. I mean, hooray! Happiness.
Joy.
I am ecstatic.
Mm-hmm.
So you are running. There you go. That is the sound of you running. You get +1 to Dex, but hold on.
Holding.
So, as you sort of run, Owen starts chatting a bit about that shadow world over there.
Mm?
It's like it's nice to go back there. I feel like it's been a while.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to go back.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Also, I
worried.
assume this is why they're taking a quick break, because Vicky can't run and talk.
Yeah. I mean, normally it's just him talking to you, and you go like,
Yeah.
yeah, and he's like,
Yes.
that stuff. So, he's so. After all that's been said, I can't wait to see what sort of happens.
Yeah, it's interesting.
And I don't know if I've told the others this, but I don't really feel like I get tired in there.
Like, sleeping?
Yeah.
Or...
I mean, I guess I kind of do get tired, but not sleepy. It's sort of when you get home
Yeah, I get what you
from a
mean.
long day of work.
But that's interesting. Does it bother you?
No, not really. I'm just curious.
I mean, there is a lot of strange things about that world, so...
Yeah, but I can't wait for us to get back there and figure more stuff out. This is getting
Definitely.
scarier and scarier.
You're a big help, though.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. I help.
You do.
But
I don't think we would have gotten this far without you, at least.
I mean, I don't think we've gotten anywhere without you guys. So
It's teamwork.
you helped a lot.
We're all helping. We're working together.
Yeah, I'm just worried what's in the future for us.
Well, that's why we get stronger. Keep working together.
Yeah, and like, well, you ready to try and make a dash?
Sure.
And you're like, a dash? That's running fast, isn't it? It's like, yes. Yes, it is. And your legs are abused. So you get, instead of 1 dex, get 2 dex. I know, you actually hit 10 dex.
Oh my god.
Nice!
And you rank up with nice Owen.
Nice!
You get rank 4 and you get faster. This increases your player character speed by 5.
Oh shit, that's
so
pretty
now
good.
you move 35 instead.
That's everyone, right?
That is everyone that's gonna spend 3 times running with Owen.
Oh, okay.
Well, gotta run
So
with Owen.
I think I've
so
done
finally
it like
time for everyone to
once.
be Owen's friend. Finally.
Hey, my friend, I'm just going to use you.
And he's just like, he comes home from running. Oh, finally, then another person's like, hey Owen, wanna go out and run? Fuck off! And the day after, hey Owen, please, go run with me.
I just wake up in the morning. You're sleeping too much. Go out and run. Come.
Dude, everyone's a zombie at Lucy's house, like, no, give us something. And then Owen just walks out and everyone just turns around and is like, Owen!
Owen, hello there,
Owen.
Owen. One of us.
Instead of brains, we just go, Owen.
Yes.
But congratulations, you are faster and you are now slightly harder to hit.
Woo! My AC's finally 10 again.
It's not negative. Finally, I don't want to say positive, but a standard physical stat on Vicky. We did it. Everything
Nice.
else is minus.
Shut up.
You did it, pal. I believed in you.
It's the truth.
Uh-huh.
You know, don't let your dreams be dreams.
I dream about riding Marie Curie into battle.
Of course. Sorry, we have 2 bros working out. Wah, yeah, wah, wah.
Go train those arms, man.
Of course. So, you're both going around lifting.
While we're doing it, I'll try to stay close, and at some point, I'll ask. Hey, do you wanna practice in the weekend in the shadow role?
Practice? You mean sparring?
Yeah, you're a pretty good fighter.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
Actually, that's a really good idea. I hadn't thought about that. But yeah, I'm up.
Awesome. And that's it.
Alright. You have planned brohood. As you get strength, Jason, boom, you hit 12 in strength.
Dang.
Nice.
You did it. Now you get a positive. Now you're sword fighting even better.
Awesome. That's just what I needed.
And then as you sort of see in the distance, like see your mentor, just like use your powers for good and equip an offhand.
Wait, what? Can I actually equip an offhand right now?
You have a hand free, so you can either equip a shield or you can equip an offhand.
Skull clubs two-handed.
Both clubs are
Yeah.
two-handed.
Oh shit.
You're using the gladius right now, which is a pretty solid weapon.
But we do have a bathlet, right?
Yes, we do have that.
I mean, imitation katana is 200 as well.
Yeah, imitation katana is 200.
Yes.
I mean, the bastard is pretty solid then.
Yeah, that's +1 AC.
Yes.
Don't mind if I do.
Alright. So now you feel like a true Spartan, except you're running around with a fucking basilisk, but it's a convenient shield.
You know, I'm wearing the gladius. That's kind of part of it, and then battle. You know.
Yes. So you get another AC.
Yeah.
For your shielding. Perfect. Now we have Misako.
Misako realized he has a weapon. I'd like to know how to use it.
Yep. So you sort of walk in and you immediately hear like shooting and like noises of things getting hit, or when swords hit each other like clangs. And you immediately, that must be the place. I want to leave.
Just carefully look around the corner like, excuse me?
Oh, hi there. Are you lost? You see a nice lady at the reception.
I heard you could do shooting practice here.
So looks you up and down. Yeah, that's here.
I pull out the flintlock gun.
Oh my god! Oh, don't shoot me! Don't shoot.
I don't even think it's loaded, but
okay. No, you can practice here if you want. And oh my god, we have it. I haven't even had people. You have to pay for training. That's correct.
I have been doing that.
It's 1 SP for training.
I pay her.
Yes, so you get your 1 out of 3 in gun training.
Oh.
And people teach you the basic, like, don't point it at people, for the love of God, don't point it at people.
I just want to shoot them.
Then you learn the safety, and this country, like, very safe about it, so never have your hand on the trigger, unless you are gonna fire. So. You learn a bunch of basic stuff. And of course, the sound of just a gun going gang gang, bit surprising, but you sort of get used to it.
Okay, this is more fun than I expected.
Yeah, it's so satisfying. Bang bang.
It's your people, man.
That's what you train with.
Yes.
Perfect. And I believe we have a library.
Before I go there, can I roll a performance to see how well she's like, how well Lucy is, hiding how she really feels?
Sure.
Thank you, because we'll see. Okay, she nails it.
Yeah. No one's like.
No one notices.
Yeah, it's normal.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with Nora.
What?
What?
Oh my god, it's already been dusted off. Hold on.
Yeah, you can just go back and look. There's no dust on it.
Wow, people are ranking up left and right today. Jesus Christ.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I think I warned you.
Yeah.
I warned you. So.
Yeah. So.
Now you have mastered the art that you had already mastered of standing behind a counter. And Nora finally asked you for a favor. So, do you perhaps want to go take a drink later?
Sure, we can do that.
So a cup of coffee or something?
Yeah, we can do that. I know a great place.
I mean, your place is great, and you remember she did visit you.
Yeah, exactly.
So, maybe a place closer by?
Yeah, do you know any place?
And you sort of see like her eyes of like, I've tried every goddamn coffee place nearby. And she's like, yes.
Good.
I mean, you get the feeling she did like your Fire Phoenix, the very hot one.
Yeah.
But she is, of course, classy and is more of a Kamala girl, of course. As is
yeah.
a certain someone else. So, as you sort of end your shift, your watch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Can I switch out a book before we leave?
Oh, sure.
I have a question about that. The Self, is that one of the books I can borrow, or does someone have that book on them?
That is Kaneki. He
Okay,
got
yeah,
that book
yeah,
from
he has
Jessica, where it's like, I'm gonna read it.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, do I have a book?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do.
Wait,
I
what?
would
I
like.
borrow it?
Noted it down.
Can I borrow it?
It's a good
Yeah, I
question.
do. Wait, I have it.
Oh, okay, good.
Um,
Kaneki's looking for anything that distracts him from food, of course.
Wait, when did I get that book?
Like 3 sessions ago, man.
yeah, from Jessica.
Yeah, you ranked up with
Oh,
her,
yeah.
and she gave
Oh
the
yeah,
book.
oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
Yes,
I would like to borrow How to Win Friends
of course.
instead of Sensei's Way. I think it's the one I
You
have.
return Sensei's way, and you gain how to win friends.
Can I borrow that one too?
I want the friends. And then the book is like, sorry, all social links has been taken. Try again next campaign. Like, no,
rude.
no.
I'm gonna die alone.
No one's gonna be your friend.
Yeah, okay. You get that book.
Yes, then I'm ready to go.
All right. And as you sort of sit there, you can tell she didn't roll high on her performance. Something has been eating away at her for a long time. And
Are you okay?
yeah. Or I guess no. It's just I know it's been a while, but she sort of looks up at you. I have problems trusting people.
Well, you can trust me. I'm not gonna tell anyone whatever you want to tell me, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really your fault. And I don't know if I'm naive or just very unlucky. You see, my former friend, Wendy,
Yeah.
you know, I thought she could tell me everything, but it just didn't seem like she trusted me enough to tell me how she was feeling. So,
Well-
but now it's sort of too late.
Maybe sometimes there is something else behind, you know, something like what happened to Wendy. There might be a bigger picture, you know.
I just wish she'd tell me something before that,
Yeah.
and it feels bad thinking that way.
Yeah, but I definitely don't think it's your fault that she didn't say anything. Maybe, maybe she couldn't tell you.
I just don't see why.
No, it can be hard to understand. But I have to say, I am 100% sure that it's not because she didn't trust you.
How do you know?
It's a feeling I get that it's definitely not has anything to do with you, because you are a great person. I would tell you everything.
Okay. Give me either a persuasion or a deception. It depends on what you feel.
Well, I think the second Lucy says it out loud, she's like, shit, I actually have something. I don't want to tell anyone.
Yeah.
But she's not gonna lie. If she's gonna ask, then she would tell her. But, so it's gonna be, what, persuasion?
Yeah.
Sure.
And like I see. Well, thanks for hearing me out.
You're welcome. You can always come to me if there's anything.
Yeah, likewise. I'm not really good at that sort of stuff, but I'd like to help.
Thank you.
You have acquired rank 4, and you have, through your power of friendship and understanding, and maybe lying, get +3 wisdom. Hooray! Go you!
Wow.
Nice.
So you get some stats.
That is
Alright.
cool.
Anything you ask of her? Or is that it?
I think that's it.
Okay. Your wisdom hits 11.
11.
I know.
Nice. Congratulations.
Gets a bit of stats. Here you go.
Getting all those things going all
I
around.
know, right? Well, that's what you do.
Yeah.
I believe it becomes
Evening.
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 No. Right? People's choice. Naitu worku. Fishing it is.
Yes,
Alright, do you want to give me your fishing dice?
Remember, you can borrow my fishing rod when I'm not doing it.
Oh, I forgot to ask.
He was too concerned about books. I think you can roll one more die.
Yep.
Hey, that is. Oh, that's 4 red goldfish.
Oh shit.
You see one, it's like, ah, fuck. You see another one. It's like, no. Please stop. The local populace of red goldfish is very low already.
It's
I know.
true.
I now have 11 red goldfish.
Please, no more.
We can eat those, right? I can cook them.
They're
we
a
can
little
cook them.
snack. You just, snag on them.
Join your friends, little ones.
I'm gonna cook them tomorrow.
Wait a second, it's Wednesday.
It is.
Oh my, I forgot, it's night raining. You get a +1.
That's true. Nice.
Hold the horses.
I do not have 11 red goldfish.
No, 1 red goldfish turns out to not be a red goldfish. Turns out to be a Genji owl.
Oh.
I know.
Ooh.
I only have 10 red goldfish. I'm
Yes.
still gonna cook them.
Only 10 of them.
I'm
Please,
still gonna cook them.
release us.
I think they've been in my pack for a while now. I don't
We taste
know.
badly, please. As you sit there and contemplate how you're gonna eat these fish, your constitution hits 12.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, people are hitting marks like right the hell.
Yes, just before the dungeon. That's amazing.
So you get a +1 health for your constitution going up. It goes
Oh, I
from
can eat that.
39 to 40.
I might survive the next time.
Yeah, this time you might live. Who knows?
I will survive.
Festivals are great.
So go you. Next one we have a person that's out running, Lucy.
Yeah. She's gonna run in the rain.
Right? You gonna run with anyone or?
Well, do I know if Owen has been out running today?
He hasn't been out running today.
Wasn't that today? Or was it yesterday?
I'm pretty sure I just went running with
That
him.
was
Oh yeah,
today.
He
Yeah.
came back and you're like, I'm gonna go out running, and he sort of like does the hand like he doesn't see you and you don't see him.
No, if we walk past each other, I'll be like, hey, where are you coming from?
He sees you in running clothes and hides behind a car.
Oh, nothing at all. Haha.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
Gonna take a run.
I see.
You look
Well-
like you've just been out running.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you want to join?
Give me a persuasion.
This needs to be good though. Persuasion.
Motherfucker.
Oh no.
Oh,
Poor Owen.
Sure, I can take a little one.
You don't have to, you know?
No, it's fine. We have to be careful, remember? Haha.
Oh yeah, so if one of us trips and falls, you know, there's also the other person. Oh yeah, and I might have broken my phone. A little bit.
Oh, why? As you start running, he sort of waves goodbye at you, Vicky. You sort of get like, he doesn't get like the full training in from running with you, like, you know, he doesn't get like as much out of it. But he is very nice about it, I guess. So, alright. You go out running, you get your +1 dex, and he is keeping up with you surprisingly well.
So
But you
does
can
it,
tell very quickly he's like,
we can slow down if you want to.
it's fine, it's fine. I don't want to keep you from getting 11 in dex.
Thank you, Owen. That's very kind of
You
you.
get 11 in dex.
But does it only give me one?
No,
if I'm
you get
running
2.
with him? Okay.
There you go, and some social linking. I don't know, have you even spent time with him before?
I'm pretty sure we actually went out running before. So I think this is the second time I've been running with him.
Okay, if not, you have proficiency in the magician.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what you do. We have some fishing that's done. What about the home people?
You go first.
Okay. Vicky will be going home and taking a shower and then considering going to the spa place and then be like, yeah, fuck that, I'm not walking anymore today. So instead, she's gonna go by what she remembers reading earlier, and she's gonna take some cookbooks out on her laptop and start scribbling down ways to make what Kaneki has to eat more interesting.
I see.
aww.
So she's gonna work on like a small, I guess, actual cookbook for him or something.
Sure.
Investigate,
done.
researching recipes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
But you know specifically what he's allowed.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
You can give me an investigation as you sort of search this world of cooking stuff.
It's okay.
I mean, you find some. Your real life experience of the cooking is, I mean, it could be better.
Mhm.
Looks at fridge, a lot of instant food.
It's all food for Marie Curie.
Yeah, but luckily there's a fuck ton of information about this stuff because a lot of people are struggling with it. So you're finding some that seems interesting.
Will I finish it tonight, or will I have to work more on it?
It depends. Do you want to make food, or do you just want to research it?
I just want to make a cookbook, basically, for Kaneki.
I mean, you can finish it pretty quickly.
Okay, in that case, I'll give it to him when everyone's done with their night thing.
Okay. Kaneki.
Well, I figured out that I have a book on me. So I'm going to read this.
Jesus Christ, you. What's that in the corner in the Jessica's book? Like, oh, right, of course.
In my defense.
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for your defense.
It has been a while.
I mean, yeah, of course.
What do you
In my
mean?
defense, nothing. Like, oh.
He has nothing.
Alright.
But I read the self.
You read it, and from the start, it's very hard to get. And you managed to eat a chunk out of it, but there's still so much left.
You had to use the word eat.
Nom, nom, of course.
Yeah, he eats the book.
You don't get anything, but you are 1/4 of the way there.
Alright. I don't get bonus for the rain?
Nope, you don't get stat bonus. You don't get anything for reading it.
Alright.
So far. But maybe you get later. I mean, who knows?
Interesting.
And before you get 4, and he's just like, yeah, this was a troll book. Get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Read it 3 times. I'm done now.
Nice, you've wasted your time.
Yes. Alright, last one.
Yeah.
As you work hard, obviously,
Yeah.
It gets break time, and you find yourself next to a Darnell sitting and eating. You're like, where did he come from? So, Jason. You want to tell me about what your plans are about the future?
My plans.
Yeah.
I don't really know, honestly. I came here to, find a path, but I'm not really sure where it's leading. Like, right now I'm trying to finish school.
I see.
I'm working hard on that, but what comes after, I have no clue, honestly. I want to get a good job, one that I can be proud of and my family can be proud of. I want to correct some past mistakes, but that's about it, really.
And he sort of nods and listens. Like, well, that's good to hear you, huh? As he sort of thinks for a moment. Well, I'm glad to have a young spirited one like you here, but of course this is no job you can do your entire life. So, if you seek some advice or something, just let me know.
I will. Thanks.
And he sort of tells you about the idea of it's a good thing to have a plan laid out. Of course, now you don't know, but of course he seems very determined to telling you a lot of different options. So you see that he speaks from a place of, I guess, knowing
Experience?
an experience, of course. So you get +3 to your wisdom, of course.
Oh, shit.
And you get your money. And rank 3.
Just before he leaves, I would add, I've seen how you act with everyone here. I think you're a really good boss.
Well, thank you. I do try.
More than most. At least that's what I feel.
Yeah, I've had some bad ones, and I guess I made it my quest to not end up like one of those.
I'm not. I'm smart.
Yes, and he sort of does his wave as he's like, I'm gonna go do some nice paperwork. Oh boy. And you get 9 in wisdom. Oh my god, you got 9 in wisdom.
Yes. 999.
Of course, yes. It's your phone
9?
number. So that's what you get.
That's pretty much though.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
Pretty nice. And then, of course, you get fired. Just like Vicky, because I can't have people earning money in this campaign.
Wait, what?
What?
I'm
Oh,
kidding.
shit.
So,
I'm raining tonight.
there was a person that wanted to give a cookbook out before everyone arrived home.
Knock, knock.
Waiting for that.
Kaneki jumps on the table and out the window.
Remember, you don't have windows.
Oh shit, that's right. No escape.
Yeah, exactly. I planned for this.
I mean, you
This
can
one.
just not open the door, I guess. I'll just eat this cookbook.
Give it to Misako. Kaneki opens the door. Hello?
Hi.
Oh.
You seemed upset about the list, so I made this for you. And she hands you the
Kaneki.
homemade cookbook.
He looks at it for a second.
It should be some hopefully interesting
Oh,
recipes.
it's for the food. Okay.
Yeah. And I've
That's,
tried to make it easy to follow.
you know you didn't have to. I mean,
I know.
I really appreciate it.
I want to help.
I'll stick to my thing, but this will definitely help me.
I hope so.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
He puts it on the counter.
Of
Gonna-
course.
I guess wait for Lucy.
You
Lucy,
see her.
It takes a while, but she comes back.
No, you
Sort
see
of
her
like the
standing
injured
there.
soldier mode of like, I made it.
He's carrying Owen by the shoulder.
Yeah, exactly.
We need a medic!
Medic! Medic!
Yes,
I have a medkit!
Vicky's qualified.
Well, Lucy's just gonna stop in the middle of the parking lot just for a second and just lean her head back with her eyes closed and just, feel the rain on her face. If you got all that.
Yep.
Did she start trading personas now? That's kind of weird.
She can't trade personas with Owen. Lucy, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You look fine.
Thank you. I
At
look.
first, Jason is searching for Owen in the house. He doesn't find him.
I look wet, I think.
I'm so
I
tired.
mean, most of us are.
Oh, Owen.
Hey, Owen, I was thinking about going for a run.
No, please, please.
I'm imagining Owen just like using the pillar as a support all the way. Can barely stand.
Please let me sit.
Hey, he had a choice, but hey, take a towel.
Oh.
You're wet.
Oh, sorry.
Is he alright?
I hand him a towel.
Thank
Puppy!
you.
Hi, puppy.
And I grab one myself.
All right.
Alright, so
Well, it's night. I guess we
Yeah.
have a little time before the midnight channel appears.
yeah. Did everyone have a nice day?
Guess it was
It was
fine.
fine.
Super fake
It was a
smile.
good day, yeah.
Are
Working
you
out.
sure you're alright,
work.
Lucy?
Yeah, I rolled a 25 on performance early, so yeah, I'm good.
She's very
Yeah, but you
alright.
also just described your smile as super fake.
What? I don't know what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, even a 25 can't carry you through the entire day. Cool.
God damn it.
If you want to talk about something, Lucy, you can. I'm not gonna force you, though.
Nah, I just got some weird text messages. My family is congratulating me, and I didn't know what they were talking about.
Okay.
So I had
Did you
to.
find them out?
Yeah, I
Late birthday, congratulations, perhaps.
Well, that's like half a month too late, I think.
I mean, did they congratulate you on your birthday?
Probably not.
Oh, probably?
I don't remember. It was, you know.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to have my birthday, so I think my phone was off. So I don't think I got any
Sure.
messages that day.
Oh, well, you usually still get the messages when you turn your phone back on.
Yeah, maybe there was something and I deleted all of it.
Ah.
But I had to call my mom to figure out what was going on. And I might have broken my phone a little bit after talking to her.
Was it that
Wait.
bad?
Yeah. She just likes to do things without asking my consent.
Uh-huh. What did she do?
Well, I think I mentioned to Owen once that I was actually engaged.
I'm pretty sure you mentioned it to Vicky as well.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I might have
what?
mentioned it to everyone.
Jason surely doesn't know.
No, but my mom was like, well, yeah, they're congratulating you because you're getting married. And I hung up.
Wait, what?
Getting married?
Yeah,
Um,
What?
don't
To
ask.
whom?
'cause
Right now?
I don't even know. Like,
Oh no!
no.
Wait,
I killed
What?
Owen.
Ayo.
That's the thing, guys. I don't even know. It's like, I'm getting married, but yeah, when? How? Where?
But that
I mean,
Like-
she can't force you to get married.
Exactly.
don't,
and
don't they
that's-
need your consent?
They do.
Yeah.
And they don't have it, so.
At the bare minimum, they need a signature to make it a legally binding marriage contract, whatever marriage is.
Yeah, if you met my
In this
mom,
damn country.
you know, she would just tie me to a chair and force my hand.
that
Oh.
sounds
That's
kind of
illegal,
creepy.
and that
Mm.
kind of thing would not. You can have that nullified if she did that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they would drug me, and suddenly I would wake up in another country. I don't
That's still very illegal. What the hell?
It just gets more and more.
Uh,
illegal.
I
Yeah,
mean,
this gets creepy.
Yeah.
they won't get past us. You can
And
rest
I thought the
assured of that.
murderer was the big problem. Clearly, your family is worse. Are you
Yeah.
sure your family is not the murderer?
I'm actually
sorry,
not
but
sure.
Figured out my
What?
blood.
what's wrong with them? Like, this is normal. Is it?
Do you want to know what's wrong with them?
I look at Vicky as to say that because like they seem like the two rich girls in this.
Yeah.
No, this is not normal. No, it's definitely my mom definitely does like very anti-boyfriend. So no, this is not normal.
No, but my mom does it because she is rich and she can do whatever she wants, apparently. She can get whatever she wants, and nothing is gonna stand in her way.
Well, we are.
Thank you very much. I hope that's enough when they come pick me up. God knows when.
They won't give you. They won't get you out of here. I promise.
Oh, we have to figure out when it is, and then we'll just
If
head
they
into the
come,
screen
we are
or something.
calling the police because that is
Police.
illegal.
I mean,
We are
do
not
have
going to-
weapons.
No, Kaneki, no. We are not
no,
going
yeah.
to do something that is more illegal than what they are doing.
Please don't kill anyone.
But
We are
remember,
not going to prison.
remember, we do have a cop as friend.
Yeah.
We
Listen,
don't have
if
to
they come
beat
for
people
you,
up.
go through the TV. They can't get you there, and we'll call the police.
That's actually not a bad idea.
That
Right.
sounds like a good idea. I
Perfect.
just don't know when it is.
That's one of the smart ones who came up with it.
But maybe I can talk to my dad. He's more reasonable than my mom. Maybe I can figure out what is going
Maybe
on.
you could also ask the nice man outside with the shopping cart to look out.
Gene?
Oh yeah, the homeless man who apparently lives on the street right out there.
Yeah,
Well,
hello, this is my
that's
home.
Gene. He's
Yeah.
a good friend.
He seems like a nice guy.
He's the one who me and Misako have bought loads of stuff from.
Oh.
Again, I have this kimono, if anyone wants it.
Ooh, that one looks nice.
It's pretty good. I mean, I don't know where he gets it from. He tells me not to ask, but
He has a lot of lady friends, and they forget their clothing at his house
Whoa.
that he doesn't have.
This shopping cart.
he is also far.
I forgot
Yes.
this kimono in the shopping cart.
The thing is, the amount of weird stuff he's got is weird.
It's also weirdly useful in the other dimension.
Yeah, maybe I should try this kimono on instead of this dress.
I mean, if you wanted to choose, I'm surely not going to wear this.
Are you sure?
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Just kidding.
I mean, it's made for girls anyway.
Yeah,
Take
it
that.
probably is. She's gonna like try it on.
In front of us.
yeah. I mean,
Like over her clothing. Like,
I
hey,
see.
strips.
Get changed in your bedroom.
Owen goes from like half dead to really
Hey, oh,
dead.
he's alive
This-
again.
This
he
is
dies
it.
again.
Oh yeah, yes, revival.
Please use a revival beat on me.
I don't think we have any more.
Oh, they're gone.
Oh, please.
I can
think-
try and get you back up, I guess.
The changing of clothes from a female in front of him is enough.
Oh god.
I just,
Oh yeah, because Lucy changes in front of us. Great.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
I mean, you can change in her bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, there's a room over there.
No, that's not possible. She'd have to go all the way down
Impossible.
there.
yes, it's so far away.
That's at least a night action.
I mean, let's calculate.
Do you choose to wear that?
You do not have the move speed to do that in one turn.
No.
Just saying.
I have to run and then I can't change.
Exactly.
No, yeah, I think she's. I'm gonna wanna switch it with the navy blue lace.
All right. We'll have to remember your ice move deals one less, but your wind move deals one more.
I don't
Then we-
use ice.
And we do have an blue lace dress. If anyone else wants that, do we have anyone who uses ice? Apart from me.
Misako?
I actually think I have some.
I use no.
It's
But
been
you're-
a while. I can't remember what I have.
You have Silky, which is
Yeah.
a priestess.
But you're
And-
also using the chain shirt at the moment.
Yeah.
I am.
And Lucy, you have Genbu. You have not used Genbu.
No, that's because I want to give Genbu away
Yes.
to Misako.
Aww.
We talked about it like 10 sessions ago. Maybe.
Ah, of course.
Yeah, that's like a year.
Three years ago.
Back then, yes, back
10
then.
years ago.
Of course. Silly
Once
me.
we were young and remembering.
no.
Remember things.
Back on track.
When we were kids.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
So
right.
you sit there and talk a bit. And you see the clock.
Now we are adults with jobs.
It's time, guys.
Everyone
Oh,
cram in.
Sorry. Find the place at the wall.
I also want to watch.
No, actually, it's
Sweet
not for dogs.
I'm just a small time dogo. I want to see what's going on.
Can I
Wonder-
help?
It's so well spoken, Lucy.
Bleh.
I mean, it's standing right behind you. You can
I'm
grab
gonna
it.
talk to puppy.
Grab the dogo.
Ah. So you sit there and hear the rain that's slowly disappearing. It turns on. and in a slight blur, you see a pretty tall person. The person's back is turned. It sort of slowly turns around as the screen sort of zoom. And like, that's it? Yes.
Well,
We cannot make a perception or anything to.
You can try. In the quick.
Perception then?
Yes. My God.
Fuck.
Oh,
I
wow.
blinked and I missed it.
Yeah, you did blink, and you're like,
Vicky didn't see anything. Like,
Nope.
wait, did it turn on?
yeah, you thought about like,
I was
did I give
polishing.
Kaneki like?
Can I do that cookbook any better? Should I have spent more time on it?
Yeah. And the rest are also like, Jason with his giant knowledge of tall people. He is a tall person.
Yes.
And that did not look like him. Vicky's tall person. She's already been in there. There's only one other tall person in the group. I wonder who that is.
Wait.
Misako, oh no, not again.
Lucy then, right?
Not me again.
Yes.
Yeah, Lucy's pretty tall.
I think Lucy's the third tallest.
Yeah, I think you and me are the tallest in the group.
Yeah. I think we
Then
stepped.
Lucy, then
Yes, we
oh, yeah, we did. I'm 190. I can't remember what you are, but I remember you being taller than everyone else.
177.
That's a lot.
Oh my God, he's a freak. I mean,
Shut up.
Vicky is 20 centimeters taller than me.
Oh god.
Well,
Jesus
Lucy's normally wearing heels, so she is usually like, 5
Yeah.
centimeters taller than her actual
obviously,
height.
of course.
I just realized I'm very tiny.
We've been role playing that all the time.
I didn't notice.
you
Only
never,
with you.
you never looked up.
I never looked up. I've always seen you and Kaneki as the tiniest here. Owen being
They are.
slightly higher than
Well,
Kaneki.
Kaneki's tiny.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Kaneki isn't very tall now.
I'm
But
tall.
it did like the
Are
shape and
we-
stuff. It did look like Lucy, right? For me.
Are we gonna do more or
I mean, yeah, we still got a few more minutes.
yeah?
So, sorry.
Just to get back on track.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course. I mean, we can talk about height.
Some other day.
Like this
You
course.
think about what
I'm-
you've just seen.
I'm not quite sure, but I don't think that was me. But it might have been you, Lucy.
Me?
Oh.
Did it look like me?
I mean, from the short glimpse, it at least what I saw looked a bit like you. I'm not sure.
Person, yeah.
Well, that
And it can be someone else, but oh,
Well, I guess we'll be more sure the next time.
yeah, just yeah.
And usually we get that weird speech, like the person in the screen says things, like creepy things.
Yeah.
Then I'm pretty sure we'll know when they do that who it is.
Yeah, just be prepared, right?
But there is someone in there, so
Yeah.
we
There
should be
is.
aware.
Yes, just need to work harder. We need to find out what the hell is going on.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
should still head into the mirror dimension though. That might help somehow.
Yeah, tomorrow night, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm very tired. I'll go to bed.
Yeah, you did. It looked like you died a few times.
You need some support to getting there.
No, I'm. Ow.
Jason can
Ow,
carry you.
Piggyback ride.
I'll go and like take him by the shoulder and carry him.
Yeah.
You need to know when to quit, man.
I can stop whenever I want.
I'm petting the puppy goodbye. Night.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm also just saying goodbye before
Why
leaving,
is-
of course.
Marie Curie upside down.
He hasn't gotten any food.
She's-
Where
Goodbye.
were you?
I was out for like 15 minutes. You already been fed. What the hell?
15 minutes without food is hell for my career.
I fed her before I left.
Yes, but that's 15 minutes
No.
ago.
All right.
No more
sweet.
food. You're on a diet with Kaneki, young lady.
Seeing as how Owen's exhausted, I'll help him to bed, and I'll ask if he wants anything, like if he's eaten and stuff like that.
I just want a cup of noodles and I'm good.
By,
Just
by the time the
give me-
noodles are done, he's sleeping.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I return with the noodles. What do I find?
He wakes up and like, oh, thank you.
Wow.
Nom 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 nom.
Just, conserve your strength for tomorrow. You'll need it.
Yes, I will. Sleep tight. Good night.
Yeah, you too. Sleep well.
We sort of leave and close the door.
Yeah.
Lucy is going to order 2 new phones online.
You?
Yeah.
You want to have a
With-
backup?
No, it's for someone else. And
Ah,
and she's gonna use her mother's credit card because she knows the numbers.
Nice.
Of course, blood.
Revenge.
And then she's gonna text her dad, like, what the hell is going on? Please explain.
Yes. Jason, as you leave, I'm sort of about to close your own door. Give me a perception.
Well, I just did very well on that, so no way I do terrible.
I mean, there's no way you do badly again.
Yeah,
I mean, what about 2 net ones? I mean, who would do that?
the force is with me for that, right?
Who would do that?
Who would do that? No,
Oh,
that's performance.
Sorry.
Wow, you
Yeah.
have high performance.
Yeah, that's perception.
Oh god.
I am proficient in it.
Yeah, that's true. It is the music. Okay, you don't notice anything. Sorry, Lucy, your credit card from your mom has been blocked.
No.
Really?
Yes.
But how am I gonna get a new
Sorry.
phone?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's just a cracked screen, am I right?
Yeah.
You can live with that.
But I was gonna get a phone for someone else. I need their assistance. And I don't
Rejected.
I don't think they have a phone.
Oh.
I see. Well,
It's fine.
you sleep and are frustrated and wonder what's next. As you wake up for an exciting Thursday.
Thursday.
It's not rain. Because it's a happy day out.
Lucy, you usually walk your dog before going to school, right?
Yeah, she does.
I would be getting up a bit early and like waiting for you.
Okay, well then you see me with my dog on.
Just hey, it seems things are a bit rough for you right now. If you need some company for the afternoon, me and Misako will be doing some cooking. You're welcome to join if you need it.
Thank you. I might have some plans,
All right.
but thank you
Well,
for the offer. It's very kind
Oh,
of
no
you.
problem. I just, yeah, you know. Well, I guess I'll see you at the bus stop, alright? The brain stop.
Yeah.
The brain stop. It stops your brain.
Yeah.
Brain stuff.
The name is so stupid.
Yes.
It still beats bus train.
Yeah, definitely. It does.
Yes, you do get a message, Lucy, from your dear dad.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations,
Gonna kill him.
Miles. No, it's like I can talk like later tonight.
Okay.
Good.
Okie dokes.
And you go to school.
I'm assuming nothing special happens today since we're
No.
right here.
Okay, I will text everyone and remind them I'll be at the nurses, so if anyone wants any health thing from there, I do get a pretty neat discount. So I'm just saying I can shop for people, you don't have to tell me what you want to buy. I'll just shop for you and you can take the discount.
Value medicine, what did that do?
It's an AoE heal.
Right.
Heal.
I think it's 2d4 plus 2, but let me check. I can't remember where I wrote it, but I know I have it. Here. Value medicine heals 2d4 plus 2 to all allies within 15 feet.
I would buy 2 of those if you get those. Oh wait.
Yep. I assume you just take your money out and put it in your, like you're shopping it yourself.
Yeah, actually no, I'll get 3 of those, because that's pretty fucking big. So that's 39 plus, no, that's 40 plus 50 SP. Alright, so what the hell is my money? That is. Right. I have subtracted the money and gotten 3 value medicines.
Good.
4
And of course anyone else can just
2
buy whatever if they want.
Yes.
Did it have a range, or was it just
15
to everyone?
feet.
15 feet, alright.
A little heal explosion.
Yes. Every time I
Of
ask nerds,
value, of
hey,
value.
what does this do? I'm like, write it down,
Like,
down.
I told you, you idiot. Write it down, write it down.
That's what I'm saying. Every time I ask the first time.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's just saying that's why I know.
Now we have a law reason, obviously.
Yes.
So you spend your time there with her.
Yes.
Doing
Making
your
her coffee.
routine stuff, of course, making coffee, not Kamala.
No, mine.
It's a nice day. Next, we have gym goer.
Kaneki wants to get a little bit in before the big evening,
The big evening.
the big night games.
You want to watch your strength for your nice hard work. Oos! I see. Alright. Lucy,
Yeah.
you go into the theater place.
Yeah.
But whatever are you doing there?
I'm gonna look for Gabriella.
Ella.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gabriella Ella.
So, she is very awkward to talk to.
Yeah.
And she does not seem like she knows you very well. So you can't really spend time with her. You sort of wonder, like, what's a good opener to talk to her?
Yeah, but when I look for her, where do I find her? What is she doing?
She's in one of those rooms.
Okay, and what is she doing in the room?
Oh, she seems to not be playing, but sort of setting up violin. You know, the guitar one, whatever those things are called.
Wait.
Are you talking about a violin or a guitar?
Yeah,
whatever
I'm
the
very
fuck you
confused.
do to make them sound good.
Oh, she's
The little
tuning
spinny
it.
thing.
She's
but
tuning it, yes.
Yeah,
Thank
but,
you.
But is it a violin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Just want to know what instrument it is.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty important.
Yeah. Well, so I just enter a room and she's in there. Is that kind of like what happens?
Sure.
Or is the door
Yeah.
open so I can see that she's in there?
It's not open. She
Okay.
would never.
No, okay. So I basically just barge in. Okay.
Hi, can I help you?
Oh, hi. I didn't know you were in here. What are you doing? You're playing?
Oh, nothing, really.
No?
No,
Okay.
just
Well,
spending some time.
you're just hanging out in the music room.
Yes.
Okay, I get that. I've done that a lot of times. Just sitting by a piano and not touching it actually. It's calming, you know?
Mm-hmm. He doesn't follow up on it.
Is there a piano in the room?
Not this one.
Okay. Well, I don't want to disturb you then if you were in the middle of something, it seems.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. I'll see you around, question mark.
Yeah, you know, yeah, I'll see you around.
And sort of wonder, like, damn, that's a tough nut to crack.
Yeah.
Wonder, what could you possibly talk to this person about? And then you remember, just like Kaneki forgot a book he got from a certain person.
I know I have that book.
Yes.
Haven't gotten to it yet.
But maybe, if you read that one.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
It's the idea you got into your head from someone else.
Yeah. God slammed an idea of a book in my head.
Ow! But you can still spend your action there if you want and get some sweet charisma.
Yeah. Just gonna find a room and, you know, practice a little bit on the piano.
There you go. Still got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, what else have we got? We have some people cooking fish.
Yes.
Yes.
There we go.
While cooking, I'm gonna ask Misako. Jean has a shield for sale, but I'm missing one Ambersina. You don't have to have one of those, do you?
Oh, I do actually.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I could really use that if you're not planning on getting anything with it. That is.
No, of course. And it's only fair you got me that chain shirt, so.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, you've done love me too. But yeah, all right. I'll if I could get one of those,
Yeah,
I'd be very
yeah.
grateful.
But I have one, so it's fine.
Right. I guess I'll receive one Ambersina then.
Yes.
Right.
Are we going to your kitchen?
I mean, I don't really care which we're going to.
Okay.
I think that's where we've been cooking so far, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think you have more space than I do, so.
I'm yours is in a very open room, but I think I have one more shelf space.
That still counts.
Yeah. I guess we can go to my place. So, are you ready for tonight?
I guess so. I don't think I ever really feel ready. If you know what I mean.
I guess I do.
But yeah, I guess we're gonna be fine.
I mean, we've been so far, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're just going in to try that key, right? So, it shouldn't be that bad.
No, hopefully not. I mean, I must admit,
But who knows?
whatever's in there, it can always surprise us.
Well, that's why we're cooking fish, right?
True. Right, I have 10 Genji Ayus I can cook, and
Oh my god, the madman.
and like a lot of goldfish as well. I'll
I
have
have-
to keep my Estes trout, but
I have a lot of goldfish too, and if you need Estes trout, I got 2 of those, so you can get one.
I have the one I need.
Okay.
I've already bought the kimono for Estes trout, and I
Oh.
caught one yesterday.
Cool. But yeah, I have a lot of goldfish, and I also have a lot of bait, so I don't really need them that much.
No, Lucy really helped us there.
Yeah, she did. So,
What can we? What does a goldfish give compared to a cooked Genji Ayu? Like, what does the cooked versions give?
As you know, sit there and figure out planning your plan of attack of the cooking. A goldfish, it's 1d4.
on
Yeah.
default.
Yes. As you sit there and prepare, you also hear Monster Slayer 3, of course, behind the wall,
Yeah.
obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can cook the number of your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, I remember, but I just can't remember what Genji Ayu is.
That's 1d6.
Alright, so it would be better if we cook those.
What about Estes trout? What
I
did
think
they
that's SP, right?
Yes, covers
But-
1d10 SP.
Vicky had Lucy had 7 cream coffee, which I assume gives us SP.
They do.
Yes.
So I think HP items might be better for us.
do? So you wanna cook Genji Ayu?
I think that's our best bet right now, yeah.
I'm still gonna cook my goldfish. I have too many.
I assume we can cook each cook 4 items, right?
So yeah, you can cook 4 items, or you can just cook 4 and then give advantage on those rolls. That's your choice.
I think quantity over quality here. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
So I guess you want 4 survival checks for each of us.
Animal handling.
Animal handling, alright.
You handle said animal.
That
to
is
be
so
cooked.
much up, actually.
Yeah. I mean, it's same same for me, so yeah. it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
So you cook 4 Genji Ao, Jason.
Yes. So
Then 4 animal handling.
animal handlings.
Oh fuck!
God.
Oh fuck!
Bad.
Oh
God,
fuck!
this is
Oh
bad.
lord!
Okay, quantity over quality.
Yeah.
I
So
can see that.
You know, well, I mean, none of those rolls would have been really good. Besides that, 18.
Yeah.
Are
You
we,
know, the rest are just awful as
yeah,
well.
that's
are we placing them straight in the backpack?
I mean, we can look at the quality first.
yeah, I'm about to say like some of these suck giant dick. So what? That's a -2, -5, -2, and a -1.
I think the.
I don't think we have a name for a -5 because we
I
haven't had
think
that.
no, but I don't think we need one because that's just going straight to the bin.
I'm about to say you can eat it with iron stomach and gain 1 hit point.
I mean,
Oh, that's true.
I thought the worst we had was awfully cooked, which is -3.
Just
This one-
decimated.
This one should just be called trash. Eat some trash.
Have we used the word disgusting?
No, we haven't. I
was-
think that's better than my disastrously cooked.
Yeah.
I was just gonna go with badly since it's not -3.
Yeah.
So we have 2 badly cooked.
Yeah, we have 2
Burnt.
badly cooked. Yeah,
Yeah.
burnt is actually.
Oh,
the
thank
better
you.
one.
You get a thumbs up.
I think we should change the -3 one to that, right? Or
Sure.
and then go with the disgustingly cooked.
If I put wet goop on it, will it remove the burn?
Yeah, and then you'll cure it.
Oh yes.
You 5-head!
And then it becomes Scoopy fish.
Okay, I just need to cut that on here. Minus
That was not in the book I made you.
Sorry.
-3 is now burned.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm entering the disgustingly cooked Genjiayo right now. There we go.
In the backpack.
Yes, in the backpack.
And we have 1 -3, and we have... I can't keep up. You do it.
We have 2 -3, right? And then
Yes.
1 -1.
No, we don't have 2 -3. We're at 6. That's a -2.
Yeah, we had 1 -3 and 2 -2.
Oh shit! I thought the net one was a -5.
That's a -5. Yeah.
Yeah, but we threw that one out.
That's one's
Yeah,
out.
that's true. True.
It's in the trash can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Wow, that smells delicious. Nope,
then
never
we
mind.
then we have 3 -3 because we already have 1 in the backpack.
No, we didn't get any -3. We got -2.
Oh yeah, sorry.
We're getting there.
Yeah. Sorry.
1 burned, 2 awful, and
One
what was
burnt.
the last one? Then 9. It was.
Wasn't that just a -1?
A -1.
Yeah,
don't
we no, that's why I'm a bit confused because we have the -3, but we have no -2.
We do now, but we don't have a -1, so we need a name for the -1. That'll be
Yeah.
bad cooked.
So the burnt is -2 and the badly cooked is.
Oh god.
No, don't change it anymore.
Sorry. I'm moving around. Sorry.
This is the fishing part of the episode. I love it.
You know what? I'll just leave you to handle this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, perhaps not Jason's best cooking day.
No, I mean I'm talking while cooking, so.
Yeah. I imagine he hates Genjiao because he keeps getting them.
Okay, that's what we got for the Genjiayo. I have a ton of goldfish I want to get rid of, so I'm gonna.
Alright. Or animal handling.
That's also gonna go badly.
Oh, okay.
That didn't
What do
go.
you-
I mean, it did go awful.
Yeah, so you get 1 plus 2. You get a normal 1, so no pluses. Then you get a +1. And then you get a -3.
Okay, so we have 1
+2.
+2.
1
And
with nothing. So just 1d4. And then 1d4 +1. And the last one is 1d4 -3. So.
So 1 + 2, 1 + 1.
Yeah.
1 with nothing,
Yep. And then 1 with -3.
and 1 -3.
So that one might also be bin worthy, but who knows?
Actually, it is. I'm just gonna throw the last one out.
I have to say that. There's a high chance of dealing damage. You can throw it at the enemy.
I mean, I think I could eat it without consequence, but you know.
You're
That's the only one.
I don't want to take the risk.
Yeah.
I do not want to have your life on my.
No. Well, I have the iron stomach, so I'll always roll the highest number on the healing roll. But let's not consume inventory space by bringing.
Yes. But good. You finished cooking. Not the best cooking session you had, but
Definitely.
I mean, you got some stuff out of it. Wow, some of that looks delicious.
Some of it looks.
Everything Misako cooked and everything Jason cooked is just like various degrees of disgusting.
It's night and day, and
Yeah.
it's like I'm just gonna take out the trash because it smells a bit. I'll see you.
Oh, we have Owen here to assist us, so that gives us.
Yeah, I could have assisted, but I was playing Monster Slayer 3, guys. I had priorities.
We'll serve the fish for him.
No.
This will be it.
As you sort of like get ready for the night where you're gonna go in the dungeon.
We fade to black.
You're gonna get cut blocked because we're out of time.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna call the next session? Session 28.
The door.
Yeah.
Hold the door.
Oh, shotgun wedding.
The 6 keyholes.
Yeah, what's the
Shotgun wedding. Shotgun wedding, please.
Yeah, shotgun wedding.
Please.
And it's just Lucy showing up to her wedding with a shotgun.
Yeah.
She does doesn't she have a flintlock gun as well?
Of course.
Yep, I do have a
His long,
gun.
his long title.
And I mean, if you wait a bit, we can buy a 45mm Colt for you.
Yeah.
You know, Gene's got a lot of stuff, so you.
Yeah. But for now, we'll
That's a
end.
gun.
Yeah. That's a good gun, yeah.
Wow. So much shitty shit has happened, but now we're gonna go in the nearer dimension, and
Now we're going to die.
maybe Lucy will be the next person in the dungeon. Who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe we'll all die.
Yeah, maybe you're all gonna die this time. Maybe Brandon's already dead. Who knows?
I mean, last time we went in there, we did kinda die.
Yeah. So, but bye. Wave goodbye.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Bye
Bye.
Hello.
Fuck.